Imagine a world where a single, unpatched vulnerability in your network devices could grant foreign spies unrestricted access to your most sensitive data. This isn't a dystopian fantasy. It's happening right now. The FBI has issued a chilling warning. Hackers linked to Russia's Federal Security Service, FSB, are exploiting a 7-year-old flaw in Cisco devices to conduct cyber espionage on a global scale. But here's where it gets even more alarming. This isn't just about Russia. The same vulnerability has been weaponized by China-aligned groups, turning a single oversight into a global battleground for cyber dominance. At the heart of this crisis is CVE 2018-0171, a critical vulnerability in Cisco's Smart Install feature. With a staggering CVSS score of 9.8, this flaw allows remote attackers to take full control of affected devices, from triggering denial-of-service attacks to executing arbitrary code. What's shocking is how long this issue has lingered, 7 years, yet countless organizations still haven't patched it. And this is the part most people miss. These unpatched devices aren't just sitting idle. They're being actively exploited by state-sponsored groups like Static Tundra, a Russian cyber espionage unit with ties to the FSB's Center 16. Static Tundra isn't your average hacking group. Operational for over a decade, they've honed their craft in long-term intelligence gathering, targeting organizations in telecommunications, higher education, and manufacturing across North America, Asia, Africa, and Europe. Their recent focus? Ukraine and its allies, aligning perfectly with Russia's geopolitical agenda since the 2022 invasion. But their tactics are anything but subtle. By modifying device configurations and deploying custom tools like Sinful Knock, a stealthy router implant, they establish persistent access to networks, siphoning off valuable data for years. Here's where it gets controversial. While Cisco and the FBI urge organizations to patch CVE 2018-0171 immediately, many are still dragging their feet. Is it negligence, resource constraints, or a dangerous assumption that it won't happen to us? The truth is, this vulnerability has become a low-hanging fruit for cyber spies, and the consequences are dire. From collecting configuration files to setting up GRE tunnels for data exfiltration, these attackers are leaving no stone unturned. But let's pause for a moment. If a vulnerability this critical has been left unaddressed for years, what does that say about our collective approach to cybersecurity? Are we prioritizing convenience over security? Or is the sheer scale of the problem, millions of devices worldwide, simply too overwhelming? These are questions we can't afford to ignore. As Static Tundra and other groups continue to exploit this flaw, the line between national security and corporate responsibility blurs. Cisco's advice is clear. Patch CVE 2018-0171 immediately, or disable Smart Install if patching isn't feasible. But the real challenge lies in changing our mindset. Cybersecurity isn't just an IT issue. It's a strategic imperative. As Telos researchers Sarah McBroom and Brandon White note, attackers like Static Tundra rely on publicly available scan data to identify vulnerable systems. In other words, the tools to find and exploit these flaws are already out there. The question is, will we act before it's too late? This isn't just a technical problem. It's a wake-up call. As nations like Russia and China weaponize long-standing vulnerabilities, the stakes have never been higher. So, here's a thought-provoking question for you. In a world where cyber espionage is the new battlefield, are we doing enough to protect our digital frontiers? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's spark a conversation that could shape the future of cybersecurity.